Hey guys, Peyton Snake here again, and in this video I'm going to be showing you all of my Goosebumps books. If you've seen that video that I uploaded like 11 months ago, me showing you guys all of my Goosebumps DVDs, you were probably wondering if I ever read the Goosebumps books, and if I even have them. The answer is, I do read them, and I do have them. I have a lot, and I don't have exactly all the series. I'm still on the search for like 9 of them. I don't even goddamn remember what I even have at all and what I don't have. I mean, I have so much I don't even remember. And I've been reading these since like 7th grade or something. Cause like 3 years ago I wanted to try to read like all of the Goosebumps books, the original series though, and I just haven't been reading them since. So now this side right here is the ones I read. This side is the ones I haven't read yet. So, alright, so let's get started. Now the first one, which you've been seeing for almost a minute now, is the I Live in Your Basement. This was a good one. I really love this one. Oh, and by the way, I'm gonna probably explain in the ones I read right here. I'm gonna probably explain like some of the stories of what it's about. I'm gonna try not to spoil it. I'm gonna try to. Well, anyway, like I said before, I wish they made this into an episode. I don't even know why they didn't. I mean, because I read it and I just really loved it. I just wish that they made it into an episode. I just don't even know why they didn't. I mean, it probably would have been a good episode. It was about like this kid who his name is Marco. He gets hit in the head with a baseball bat, I think, and ever since then he keeps getting this call saying, I live in your basement. It was by a kid named Keith. It was a pretty good one. Alright, let's see. The next one is the Headless Ghost. This was almost pretty much the same as the episode. It was basically like about, it was about the kid named Andrew who lost his head in the Hill House. Basically, it has to do with these two kids named Dwayne and Stephanie. Yeah, it was okay. Next one is The Scarecrow Walks at Midnight. Pretty interesting as well. In fact, like, I really like reading the books better than the episodes than watching the episodes because like the books, they give you really good details. Like, they describe more of the of what's going on more than the episodes. I mean, they really do. Trust me. I mean, if you haven't read any of the Goosebumps books, I suggest you do. I mean, because they give you so much details. I mean, like when you watch an episode, you're like, what the hell's going on? They never explain it to you in the episode, and I mean, you get the point. So it's basically about these two kids. Well, they're siblings, Jody and I forgot the other kid's name. Mark, I think that's what his name was. They go visit their grandparents, and they just like spending time with them, and that like the last time they had their like favorite they cooked like their favorite chocolate chip pancakes, and now the grandparents are like saying this stuff like, I forgot to buy chocolate chips and all that shit. I mean, it's a really good one as well. Next is A Night in Terror Tower. It's about siblings named Sue and Eddie. They go to London. They visit London to see the Terror Tower. They go back in time to the 15,000 or 1500s. Our next one is The Phantom of the Auditorium. It's about the Phantom who died by doing the play and that stuff. Next one is The Night of the Living Dummy 2. Basically, it's about a girl named Amy who has this like who has this first dummy named Dennis, but he's all fucked up, and so her dad finds his dummy at this like antique store. Name is Slappy. The Slappy ones are cool. Next one is the Attack of the Mutant. That's this kid named Skipper who is obsessed with reading the Masked Mutant comics. Next one is the Deep Trouble. This is the first one. This is way different than the episodes. I mean, because like in this one, it has to do with like a mermaid. Like these kids were named Billy and Sheena. They their father their Uncle Harold. They're on the search for like a mermaid, and they find one and that stuff. But in the episode, it doesn't even have to do with a mermaid at all. It has to do with like a missing person or something who invented like D13 or something. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've watched the show. Well, not a long time, but I haven't watched it in a while. Next is the Cuckoo Clock of Doom. It's about like this kid named Michael. He's always getting pissed off at his sister because she's always getting away with everything because she keeps messing with him and shit. And somehow he comes up with this stupid thing to like get her to disappear by turning the bird's head around. But it turns out it makes him go back time, and time goes down, and it just goes backwards. I mean, it's a really crazy one. I'll fucking ignore the cat. I'm gonna ignore it. Next one is the You Can't Scare Me. It's about these kids named Hat and Eddie. They want to scare this girl named Courtney. They're just always so jealous of her, first of all, and because she's always getting good grades, she's not even scared at all. They're trying to do everything to scare her, and then I guess they come up with this idea of doing like pretending that they're like this mud monster or something. Next one is the Girl Who Cried Monster, about this girl named Lucy. She goes to this library, and there's a guy there named Mr. Mortman, and she finds out that his secret is that he eats like these bugs that turn him into this freaking monster. Next one is the most popular one. It's the Werewolf Fever Swamp. My papa loves this episode. Have it on the VHS. I don't have it on DVD though. Basically, well, this is way different than the episode as well, I think, because it basically had to do with like a kid named Grady. He's got a sister named Emily. Doesn't say, and his mom and dad, they moved to like this old house. Then he meets this friend named Will Blake. There's also this little girl who wasn't in the episode for some reason. He's like Will's telling the story, telling Grady the story like about a werewolf and what the Fever Swamp does. The episode's really rare, so you might not see it as much like in Goodwill. You'll have to get it on Amazon. Next one is the Stay Out of the Basement. About this dad who does nothing but spend time in his basement doing these dumb crazy things, and the kids, Margaret and Casey, want to know what the hell is he doing, what the hell's going on, and you know. Next one is the Attack of the Jack-o'-lanterns. I think it's about like 4 kids. There's a girl named Drew who she goes like it's about these 4 friends, and there's like these 2 kids named Tabitha and Lee, I think. They do nothing but scared the shit out of them a lot, and they wanted to get even by like trying to scare them on Halloween. And I ain't gonna spoil it. It's really good. You got to read this one. The next one is Welcome to Camp Nightmare. Now, this was always one of my favorite episodes when I watched it. Even, especially when I first watched it on Cartoon Network. You know, it was on like in 2008 or 2007. I don't know. But now it comes on the Hub now. But this is one of my favorite books and my favorite episodes. It had to do with this kid named Billy who goes to camp, Night Moon, and his friends start disappearing one by one. He doesn't know what's going on, and and the counselor's like, whenever there's like a kid missing, he's like, I don't know who the hell that is, who this is, who's that, and I don't know. It's also really good. Another one you should read. It's also a good one. I might make it part 2 because like I have 4 minutes left on this. All right, the next one is the Revenge of the Lawn Gnomes. This was a little different on the episode, because like on this, like on the episode, they're just like ugly old men midget gnomes, but on this one, look, you can just see they look like apes, and has to do with like the dad like gets these gnomes from this store, cause like there's like this contest going on, like whose neighbor's garden is the most prettiest, and in the dark these gnomes like go out and like destroy shit like all over, and they don't know what's going on. They think their son Joe has something to do with it. It's pretty good. All right, well, I guess this is all I'm gonna do on this part, so I'll see you in part 2.